like drawing technology, and I don't like my characters using it. It's too reminiscent of the occasionally sour world we see today. So, whatever they're going to be, it's going to have to be old. You know? Kind of old, you know, jousting and dragons and slamming molten swords, you know, that kind of thing. So, let's get into it. This fine, magnificent dice is going to help me choose an animal. And no. Knowing the artist I am, no, this animal character, they are not just going to be an animal character. They are going to be an OC, forced into the world of Farendale, my story. And, best of all, they are going to have dragons in that world, and jousting, and, you guessed it, slamming molten swords, blacksmithing, crazy things like that. I will choose an animal written on this here sheet. There are 3 columns. 1 is an animal, 1 is a sidekick, an army of 1. It has to be a small animal. Believe me, you do not want to see a monkey walking around with a grizzly bear hanging on its back. No. And if you do, I don't know what to tell you. And frankly, I don't even want to know. Then there will also be an occupation. Will this so-called animal OC character in this medieval world be slamming molten swords? Or no? We'll find out. So, with that being said, allow me to make a character. Okay, fine dice. Tell me, 1 out of 10, what crazy concoction will we be creating today? Or will I be creating? This is going to be a challenge, possibly. Very random ideas. I have stuff like snails and parrots and jesters and bards and roosters and peacocks and maned fox. You probably wouldn't have heard of half of the things on this list. So, without further ado, first of all, oh no, wait, I forgot. This cannot happen. I forgot. The dice has to wait. What are you doing? What are you doing? You can put a free smile on my face. How? Oh my goodness, you can subscribe. You can leave a like on this video. Oh my goodness, you can do so much awesome stuff like that, and for free. You could make Miss Willow happy. Why wouldn't anybody do that? That is crazy and a great offer, I think. So, yeah. What are you doing? Are you not subscribing? Well, it's up to you, but, you know, I will give you 5 seconds to choose before I start rolling the dice. Was that 5 seconds? Maybe. Anyways, okay, let's get into it. Magical dice. Help me choose what animal character I will be drawing. 2. A Komodo dragon. Okay, a Komodo dragon. That's new. I don't think I've ever drawn that before. What sidekick will he have? 10. What is 10? A chameleon. A Komodo dragon with a chameleon friend? Oh, this is getting spicy. Okay, this is interesting. This will be definitely challenging. And what will this Komodo dragon be? 12. A pirate Komodo dragon with a chameleon sidekick. What a wild thing. Alright, I have my drawing pen with me. Let's just write this down. I might spell it wrong. Komodo dragon with a chameleon sidekick. I probably spelled that wrong. And he's a pirate. Wow, who knew? Okay, so, wow, this is gonna be very, very tricky. Okay, I do not know where to start. But, you know what, I'm an artist. I should know. So, here it goes. Okay, so it appears that I started drawing. So this time lapse is gonna show my drawing process of this. I got the right shape of the head that I would like. I wanted a bit thicker of a neck on the character, maybe the scales kind of overlapping a bit of the collar of the outfit that he's wearing. The tongue just didn't really work. So, as you can tell, it's just really creepy, and I did not think that it was even working at all. First of all, I did not know how to draw a pirate hat, and, you know, I ended up drawing something like this. I completely forgot the skull with the crossbones, but I think it's fine. I did decide to get rid of the tongue, because it just didn't work. I tried a couple more things, but it just didn't even come, out of the creature's mouth right. It just didn't even work, so I put a piece of wheat or something in there. So there was some ideas that I was thinking of, and then I realized, oh, a pirate should have that kind of jagged sword or blade, and I didn't have room to draw his hand holding it. So I just kind of have it foreshadowing or giving the idea that he's holding it. Then the chameleon. Oh boy, the chameleon gave me so much trouble. As you can see, it looks like everything that it's not. It looks like a wiener dog. It looks like a frog. It looks like a newt. Everything that is not a chameleon. So I just had to wing it. I just couldn't even begin to realize how disappointed I was in the chameleon. But you know what? It's a challenge. It gave me a little bit of practice with it. Now I know next time I happen to draw a chameleon, which may or may not be ever, what I did wrong. So then I go to do the better outlines, and, you know, this part I was kind of iffy about. I started drawing it, then I had these little bit of details, you know, my laziness kicks in. You know, an artist, they can only do so much, or as I can only do so much. I was pondering both not making an extra line art, and then I started getting lazy with it. As you can see, look at my lines. They're so scrappy. I realized that I should start to fix my act and try to care a little bit more, because when I start doing the clothing, that's where I get lazy, and I want to finish the piece, and I feel like I've been drawing for way too long. Do you know what I mean? But then it came time for the chameleon once again. That silly little creature. I can't draw it. So I just had to, you know, keep it. I can't spend 30 minutes drawing the little chameleon. So, you know what? It just had to be what it was gonna be. So then I decide, what color would work well? So I couldn't think of one. The pinks and purplish just wouldn't work in my opinion. So I do a blue sky with some birds flying around, you know, give that little, he's sailing on the ocean kind of theme, because, you know, he's a pirate. I decided to go with chocolate brown eyes and some yellow outsides to the eyes, give him a very interesting, intriguing effect with different colors. I was going to, at this point, I forgot to use the clipping group until I already started drawing the shading. And I was like, okay, well, I'll do this little by little. Usually, sometimes I color in the whole character, one solid color, then put a clipping group so that I don't go out of the lines of that, and then I can color it easier, save myself time. But no, little Miss Willow here decided to take the more time-consuming route, as I usually sometimes forget. The pirate hat ended up looking really good at this point. I was super proud. The bone shading was kind of iffy. I got too dark of a shade, but, you know, I kept it. It didn't seem like it was that out of the ordinary. The colors of the outfit he was wearing gave me trouble. Not this part, you know. The cream color there was fine, but the dark brown here gave me trouble because when I started shading it, I went way too dark. So I ended up trying to make patterns and lines and do all sorts of stuff. I had to fix my shoulder and shirt for a tiny bit, so that was very stressful, as you could see. Then at this point, I kind of was just like, yeah, you know, I'll just go with the flow. It's not that bad of a design. Oh, then the chameleon. Oh boy, did he give me problems. Oh my goodness. I started doing the little lines, and then the shading was the same color as the lines. He just didn't work well. The only thing I really like about him is the eyes, you know. Then, moving on to the sword. Couldn't find a light blue that didn't stand out, or did stand out from the sky. Shading, again, makes the picture come alive a little bit more. Lighting, yeah, but then I started struggling. I started, as usual, adding little bits and pieces and colors and everything that I shouldn't have, and then it got more complicated, so You can see I'm playing around with it a little bit too much. Greens, blues, but all in all, I think it turned out well. So, yeah, I appear to be almost done with this now. Piece now. I think this turned out much better than I expected. I tried to give the character some new features, I tried practicing things that I wasn't very used to, a bunch of different stuff. The Chameleon gave me so much trouble, I can't even explain how much I don't know how to draw a chameleon. So, yeah, but I like the Komodo dragon, and the pirate theme I think works really well. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to help out a bunch, you can feel free to subscribe and leave a like, and hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!